Hey y'all, I'm gonna make another crock pot recipe because it's getting cooler and I like my crock pot. Alright, so first I've got my big crock pot, I've already got it on low, it's gonna be hot. I've got a lot of chicken, Sam's had a sale. Some cans of cream of chicken, I got 4. I'm probably gonna throw another one in there because that's a lot of chicken. I got my black pepper and I got my dried onions. So we're just gonna put the chicken in the bottom. Well, we're gonna put some soup in the bottom first. And yes, please use a crock pot liner for this one. It can get a little messy. So yeah, basically this is a super easy recipe and I'm going to show you how we're going to line it here in just a second. Alright you guys, I got my crock pot liner in place. I remembered that it would be easier to put one small can of cream of chicken on the bottom and then lay the chicken on top of it instead of splitting one of those cans in half. By the way, I'm not brand specific. Of course Campbell's is good, but Publix works for me. I'm just glad that there's more Publix coming to East Tennessee. Oh, there's my lid. Okay, we'll take that out before you finish the recipe. Just get that lid out of there. Alright, I have laid my first thing of chicken. There's a lot more chicken in the pack than I thought. I laid my first chicken breast in, and I'm going to coat them with another can, one of the big cans, of cream chicken. You're just going to kind of let it fall on top. Doesn't need to be perfect. Trust me, everything will be coated by the end of this recipe. Alright, we're going to get it all. Get as much as we can out of there. Oh, we're almost there. There we go. Alright. Now we're going to take our onions. We're just going to sprinkle some onions. You don't need a lot. You do not need a lot. You're just really doing it more for flavor. And of course, my onions don't want to come out right now. There we go. So, using a couple dried onions, you're just going to kind of layer this. So you're going to keep doing the same thing to the next layer. Alright guys, we have our next layer of chicken. We are going to put our next can of soup in. Alright. Now it's time for more onions. They're actually coming out now. Amazing. Alright. And then you're like, oh, you still have more soup. You're right. We're going to put all 4 cans in this. And the reason we're going to put all 4 cans in this is because it's going to turn into a chicken paste if you don't. Shredded chicken paste is not as good as it sounds. So I'm just going to dump it down the sides. So there's one. And now I'm going to do the other one. Alright, we coat all our onions and all of our chicken. So that is 4.5 cans for 8 chicken breast. Side note, I did not know there was 8 chicken breast in there. I'm going to do just a couple more onions. You never have enough onions. And if you're allergic to onions or you don't like them, you do not have to do these. You can put a little bit of garlic powder in there for a little bit of flavor. Alright, and the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ground some pepper on top. So unfortunately I'm old school. I have the old grinder, so give me just a second and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, I added just a little bit of pepper. When it's done, you're going to shred it, and then you're going to put it either in a bowl to eat by itself. You can eat it over toast. You can eat it over egg noodles, stovetop, pretty much whatever you want. You can just add it to a meal with some veggies. It is a really good base for chicken and dumplings. It's also a really good base for chicken pot pie. So, you know, this is an easy meal. Yes, I made a lot. I am going to freeze some of it so that I have dinner for later. And when you reheat it, you just add a can of soup to it. Alright guys, I will show you the finished product when it's done. I'm going to leave this on low for about 8 hours. Alright y'all, it's been about 8.5 hours. My chicken is falling apart. I have my bowl of noodles. And now I'm just going to take my chicken and I'm going to put it on here. And voila, I have a wonderfully easy, delicious meal.